Hey, everybody. We're the Momentum Makers. My name is Brooke.
I'm Emily.
And we are going to talk to you about momentum. Yes, that is what we do. That's our specialty. That's what we love. And it's because we've gone through all of the phases of momentum. We've gone through the crazy fast, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm drowning. How am I going to keep going, to the, where's everybody? Where did everybody go? I thought I was like on top of the world, and we had to really create and grow and nurture that momentum to get back that crazy momentum.
I used to get so scared when the momentum would stop. I would play into those stories of things I had heard other people say, like, oh, just a 5-year career, or, oh, yeah, I mean, it was just lucky in the beginning, or, yeah, I mean,
you just got lucky.
Guess you went through your warm market.
Yep.
All of those things. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, maybe they're right. They are wrong.
They're wrong. And the truth about momentum is some of you don't have any right now. Some of you are watching this video and you're like, I just can't even relate. Well, if you stick with it, you grow your skills, you grow your personal self, and you stay consistent with your business building activities, there will come a time when poof, it'll happen and you'll have this crazy momentum. Or maybe you're starting right now and you're just riding this wave of momentum and it's super fun and it's super exciting and you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't keep up with this. This is so crazy. And one of the biggest mistakes that people make in that phase of business, because honestly guys, momentum is not just a network marketing thing. Like, this is like Target. Every November and December, guess what? Target's going nuts, right? When the pandemic hit, what happened with Amazon? Amazon went nuts. They had to hire more people for their warehouses. Every single business goes through seasons of momentum. But when momentum comes to Target or momentum comes to Amazon, do they say, no, thank you. No, thank you. I need a little bit more personal space. I need boundaries, personal time. Like, no. When momentum comes to you, you drop on your knees, you say a prayer, and you lean in, and you say thank you, and you just go for it, because your business will not always be that way. It will not always be crazy. We're not saying you won't have continuous momentum, but one of the seasons of momentum is that crazy fast, a lot of things going on, and you'll kind of have that fear that it's always going to be that way. And we're here to tell you, with 5 years of perspective, having very strong teams, great momentum, sometimes crazy momentum, that it doesn't always stay that way. Lean into it, run with it, go with it. And then when that season is over, dig into creating that continued momentum. And how do you do that? Like, once you've come off of that high, what do?
You go back to the basics, you guys. You go back to more time spent in relationship building, more time spent in giving. Because so often when you're in that really hyper speed of momentum, what you'll find is that you'll get lazy in some of those other things, because you don't really need to do it, because it's just coming. And so whenever you go like this in the wave, it's important to, when you have that down swoop, to remember, what did I used to do when I had nobody? I messaged more people. I followed up with more people. I did more events. I got on the phone more often. I met more people out in public. I worked on building my skills, right? And it's hard to go and remember the seasons. It totally is. It's just like life though, right? When the seasons change, you have to remember that jacket to put on, right? It's a little bit wobbly at first. You forget a couple times. You end up being cold at a t-ball game or a soccer practice, and then you don't forget again until the next year, when the seasons change again and you have to remember all over again. You might even just have stowaway clothes in your car because you want to be prepared the next time, right? So don't be too hard on yourselves, because it's always going to come and go. The same thing goes with company momentum. The thing that I dislike the most are the lies and the myth that company momentum only happens once. That is not true. That's not a thing. Company momentum comes and goes. It's why we've seen companies in our industry literally go bankrupt and then 10 years later be in such a
Crushing
force
it.
of momentum,
Yeah.
not our company, but another company, that they are just crushing it on all levels,
Yes.
right? And then we've had seasons in our own company where there was just massive momentum and then it slowed down. That's when we came in and built our business, when there was no company momentum.
We
Okay?
created our own momentum.
We created our own momentum. We didn't even know that was a thing. We
Yeah.
just believed that it could be done, and we went out there and we created it.
Did the basics.
And then we have massive company momentum again. And people are just riding high, and Brooke and I are riding that wave so big, but we're also doing all the things that we know are important for when that momentum is gone.
Yeah.
It's just making it a little bit easier right now. It's the romance phase. Eventually, it's gonna wear off, and your boyfriend's gonna become your husband that farts and makes weird noises when he chews, okay? You can still love the company and love the business even when you're not in romance momentum, right?
Yes.
And just know it always comes back again.
Well, here's the truth. Your business momentum starts with your personal momentum. So where is your mind at? Where's your heart at? Energetically, how are you feeling? Are you engaged? Are you doing the activities? Are you serving others? Are you stepping into leadership? Momentum is created from you and from your own personal activities. And that is one of the reasons why, you know, when we talk about company momentum or whatever, we're like, dude, we don't have to wait for company momentum. If we're jazzed, if we're pumped, if we are in a good, you know, space with our minds and our hearts, and we're doing the work and we're doing the basics, we create our own momentum. So you don't have to wait for company momentum. You don't have to wait for your next rock star. You don't have to wait for anything. If you have the energy, if you personally are bringing that momentum, that passion, that drive, that heart, that fuel into your business, you are going to stoke the fire. People are going to be attracted to that energy. People are going to want in on what you're doing, and you're going to be able to create momentum from out of nowhere, really from out of nowhere. And so, you know, just to wrap it up with a nice bow, momentum is awesome. We love momentum. We love teaching people how to create their own personal momentum and to take that and to grow a team to create that momentum. And then awesome, how to handle it during company momentum, but then once company momentum goes away, how do you maintain the momentum, the growth? How do you keep that strong business that really creates that residual income for you? So if you want to be a part of a training that literally is focused just on momentum, you need to go to themomentummakers.com, sign up for our next workshop, because this is our specialty. This is what we're pros at. We've been through the good, the bad, the ugly, everything, and we've maintained that momentum, and we absolutely love it.
We'll see you there, guys.
Bye, guys.